Hey everybody, Juice here, your host of all the battle reports here at the Long War, where we always keep it icy. Big special shout out and thanks to all the Long War veterans. If you haven't already, stop what you're doing, head on over to longwar.net and become a veteran of the Long War today. I'm just really realizing as I'm doing this entire intro that I'm like, damn, that camera is like literally a mile away from me right now. As you can tell, we have a super amazing time lined up for the next couple hours here. Titans are here, joined by some of the best guys in the universe. Austin, Kinder, how are you?
Doing great. These guys make me look small.
Normally it's like, who's that big guy you got on the show? He's beefy, you know, and strong and powerful looking. And next against these Titans, it's like we're all small.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So today we're sizing it up a bit. Not just normal Titanicus. As you can see, I'm going to point down around in this region. Now, we have some very small gray models. These are the actual size Titans that you get when you start the game in the box. So Robbie B decided to bring out the big dog.
He's got the real ones.
These are actual life-size models here. So
he's got Eldar is going to be substituting for the
equivalent of. Yep.
So it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, so in the Army Breakdown, we're going to do it in 2 seconds. You're going to see exactly what Austin is going to have control of. And then, Kinder, you're going to be bringing it up, representing the good guys.
All right.
We're going to talk about the scale, a.k.a. the model that this guy really is, you know, this big. So we have decided, in all our wisdom, to multiply things by 4. We're going to say it's 4 times that. So, for example, his traditional void shield bubble for you to get within to ignore it is 3 inches. Guess what? Now it's 12. 12 inches all around him. He has his big FU bubble, okay? He doesn't care about things. Then, templates?
I found these in the trash.
They're literally in the trash. So normally we have, this is a 5-inch template.
This will be a 3.
This is what happens when GW gets rid of templates.
They come back.
And then they come back, everybody has these. So this is our 5-inch template, right, to scale.
3-inch. We got a flavor template. We're using these instead. And we talked about the scatter. We'll show you that during the game. That's to scale as well, right?
Yep. Yeah, anytime where potentially it'd be 1d10, there's going to be a whole lot more to follow with it. So, all right, without further ado, Kinder.
Yes.
Where are we at? These beautiful, to match your shirt, painted blue army.
Yeah, by design.
There it is.
So the big guy is a Warlord Titan, an actual Titan. Everybody calls Knights Titans, but they're not actually Titans. This is an actual Warlord Titan. You got the Warhound or the War Puppy, a Reaver Titan, and a banner of Knights. So 3 little bodyguards.
So 3 small bodyguards that we know and love to be like the BDBs of 40K. Those are bodyguards now. Would you call that's a banner? Would you call this a gaggle?
Yeah.
Is that what this would be?
A gaggle would be, you know, like these 3 and him, but this is the whole kit and caboodle. That's
a
it.
kit and caboodle. That's where we're at. I knew I was going to be there close.
Yep.
Austin on the bad guy side.
Eldar. They're not bad.
They're everybody's enemy.
Not this version.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. You never see this.
They have pointy ears. I mean, it's a symbolism.
I don't even know if there's pilots to these. Rob will fill me in later on the fluff, but awesome models. These are counts as today, so we have our banner of Wraith Knights, right? So you'll see my Virginia Tech painted Knights there, standing in as the little babies, right? We've got our 2 medium-sized Knights are going to be counts as Warhounds, and then we have a counts as Warlord. So guns are going to mimic what Kinder's bringing. So obviously Eldar doesn't have specific rules yet, so we're doing this as kind of thematic. It's going to be cool.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. I'm hoping that one of these are a Spear of Doom. Old Ahab of Doom is what this guy looks like he's going to be armed with. But either way, without further ado, let's get these models on the table. Just so everybody at home knows, I've already decided I'm not moving any of these models. They're way too expensive. Austin made the joke earlier, we'd rather handle a baby, a live heartbeat baby, than some of these things. They're so beautiful. Either way, let's get it going and start this thing.
Kinder, you ready?
I'm ready.
We're playing to kill each other.
Great.
We'll see who goes first.
All right. I got a 9er.
I believe you're beating my 1.
By a couple.
I don't think I can seize, right, Rob? Nope. Oh, good luck, man. Let's do it.
Initiative is mine. We're both set up. I think the only thing I can do here is try to shoot the crap out of his guys.
Are you saying you're going to shoot me with your gun?
Yeah, that's all I got is guns and big feet. So I'm either going to kick you or I'm going to shoot you. I feel like I'm going to shoot you. So that's my strategy going forward. So I have all my data cards set up here. They're all maxed out with these little tickers and little holes here that GW was kind enough to provide. Going through the phases, we start with the strategy phase. This is where we get the opportunity to cast some orders. So that can be repair orders, split fire orders, first fire, charge, full stride, and shut down, which is essentially when you start to die. So I believe we're going to start with orders. We're going to start with the biggest guy being the Warlord. First thing to do for orders is command check. So for the Warlord Titan, since he's the biggest and the baddest, he's got a 3. So on a D10, I need to get a 3 up. Now 5 will do it.
I was going to say, I hope you fail.
Should have said it before the roll, but I'm going to first fire since...
That's a free shooting, right?
Yeah, so...
One gun?
You get to pick a weapon, fire it during this phase, and then that doesn't prevent you from shooting it again later. So I feel like shooting for free and not moving is perfect.
Are you going to pick a volcano cannon?
I'm going to pick a volcano cannon. I'm going to actually pick the missiles
For void shields, right?
to take your void shields out.
There you go. It's learning.
Moving down the line, Reaver has the next best command, so I'm going to order first fire again for him. He needs a 4-up command roll. Passed it with a 6. Next one is the Warhound Titan. He's got shorter range weapons, but I still think I got range on those Titans over there. So I'm going to start with the first fire as well. He needs a 5-up command roll. Got a 9. That's pretty good. 3 orders out of 3. Last one is going to be a full stride order on the banner, which is going to let them essentially move twice, which is what they need since they have very short range weapons. Doesn't make sense because in 40k they can shoot across the room. 8.
They get to move for free.
They do.
Already. Shouldn't matter, but just so everyone at home knows, we are alternating is what we're supposed to be doing. But we're pretty much going to be doing the same thing right here. So it's he does an order, I do an order, vice versa in every phase. So we'll fix that going forward. But I'm going to start doing pretty much the same thing he does. I would like to pretty much shoot with one of the weapons on all the big guys and move my banner for free. So we're going to do exactly what he did and start with the big guy, which is on a 3-up. Going to go off with a 6. So free gun there. Same thing. We're probably going to pick, I don't know if we have to pick now, but we're going to pick the missiles again to take down some void shields. Warhound order. Rob, you can help me out there. He needs a commands 5. A 5-up.
Yep.
That's not a 5, Kinder.
No, it's not.
So the rules say my orders are done, right?
Yep.
So we already know that you kept doing some orders and you got the advantage here going into this turn. So I'm only going to be able to fire a free weapon on that Warlord, and we're hopping into the movement. So hopping into mine, I'm going to get my first action. But you guys can see he's coming up the flank here pretty quick. My game plan is pretty much going to be to shoot that Warhound there. He's right in front of me. He's in the firing arc of the big guy. So I feel like if I can take him out, I'll be in a good spot later on. I've also got a sneaky stratagem for later on to give me an advantage because Kinder's got a little more points than me as he has a Reaver. So that being said, we're going to go right into my free action right in the movement, and we're going to shoot that one gun for free. So the missiles have 10 shots here at strength 4. He is hitting on 3s, and we are shooting that Warhound trying to take some void shields down. So hitting on 3s. No rerolls, right, Rob? Mm-hmm. So these are just direct void shield hits, so you have void shield saves.
Yep. 5 of them. Warhound is 3-up. Well, that's a horrible.
Taking 3.
What is 3 out of 5?
So we go to 4, 2, 3, right? Void shields down.
That's
Decent.
atrocious. So, in a retaliatory stance, I'm going to do the same thing to the Warhound right in front of my Warlord as well. So missiles into your void shield. 10 shots.
3s.
3. 7 of them.
All right, I will do some shenanigans here. Rob will help me with the verbiage.
Void shields to full.
Void shields to full. I have to take a reactor check. This allows me to reroll 1s on my void shields. I also have a 3-up, so 3 rerolling 1s is what I want. But let's see what the reactor does. This is bad.
That could be.
I don't know
roll
what
a
that-
command check.
I don't know what this is.
See if the machine takes over.
So 5-up is the command check. Gonna roll the 9, so good.
You're good.
All right, so do we see what we do?
You're good. You
we're
got
just
your
good.
void shields.
Well-
Reroll 1s.
Thank Lord. Good job, guys. 3-ups. Rerolling the 1s. So I'm only taking 2, thank goodness. So mine,
2 of 4.
1, 2. So I've still got 4-ups on that last bracket. Still in the movement phase. We got some movement going on here. We are getting some cover now from his 2 guys he has left to shoot in the movement phase because he ordered them to do so. And I am -2 to hit with this route. So hopefully I can keep that void shield up. So back to Kinder.
So the Reaver is going to shoot his missiles. He has a better arc, but less shots. So because you're obscured, I'm -2. So I'm now hitting on 5s.
You're a genius.
3.
All right, 3. I'm still at 4-up saves. No more reactor rerolls, right? So just 4-ups.
You can if you want.
Could you? Or did I have to reactor again?
Yeah.
I don't think I want to.
Nah, probably not.
Reroll 1s in it.
Nah, wouldn't have helped. So I take 2. So void shield goes down on the first one, or do I just take both of them, Rob?
If you hit the end of your void shield track, your void shields explode in a pyrotechnic display, and no further hits get through.
Alrighty. Void shields exploded and fireworks are going off.
It's very pretty. So with the void shields down, I still have a free shot coming. I'm going to shoot the turbo laser destructor from the Warhound type.
Well, Austin's knights moved up over there too.
yeah.
So now we're
but-
just attacking back.
Yep. So we're swinging back
Yep.
with a shot,
Yeah.
not actually swinging.
True.
I'm on track. Okay.
Yep.
Turbo laser destructor.
Turbo laser destructor. Yep, that's right.
Shoot me. You're hitting on 5s.
I am because you're still hidden. So 2 shots. A
Well,
little
this shot.
stronger. See if I hit.
Damn it.
That's a 1 hit there.
All right, Rob, walk us through it.
So your void shields are down.
They are completely gone.
What's the strength of that there weapon? Kinder?
Strength 8.
Ooh, strength 8. Okay. So first off, we need to roll a location.
So either the head, the body, or the legs.
Yep.
Location dice.
Those are always hard to find because you only get 1 in the box.
There it
So
is.
randomized location.
Yep.
It hit me. Where did it hit me?
Right in the arm.
Weapon. Okay. So now it's what do you?
This is
Warhound.
a Warhound. 2
You only
weapons.
have 2 weapons.
So
All right.
50-50.
Yep.
4
One's-
up, it's going to be the Inferno gun. So, Vulcan Mega Bolter.
All right. And what was the strength of that weapon?
Strength 8.
Strength 8. You're to disable your weapon is
9
what?
plus?
A 9. So you need to roll a 1 on a d6.
Got it.
Nailed it.
Does this get weapon disabled?
Yep. Flip it over.
Our weapon is now disabled.
And Kinder, I think that weapon was draining, so you need to roll a reactor die for shooting it as well,
Oh.
I have a reactor for you. I hope
which
you
may
roll.
actually trigger something else before. I don't know. I don't even want to think about what
I
could
hope
happen
you blow
here.
up and die.
Or you
Nothing.
don't have to pay a reactor point. So there you go.
Jackpot.
Nailed it.
Okay, we finished the movement and all of our orders that took place with first fire, so we are moving on to damage control phase. Some actions you can take in this phase are repair disabled weapons, vent plasma, which allows you to regain reactor points, raise your void shields, and repair critical damage. I didn't actually take any damage, but my Warhound did lose all of its void shields, so I will attempt to get those back. But before that, the weapon that we fired before, the draining trait, was actually in parentheses, which means that I need to have pushed the reactors prior to using that weapon in order to get that trait. So it really wasn't draining until I have to push the reactor for some reason.
See, aren't you glad you didn't void shields to full?
Oh, yeah, I'm glad I read the rules actually too. It kind of helped out.
Yeah, there you go.
But anyway, for raising the void shields, we go to our little data cards there and look at how many servitor clades we have.
You got 2, my friend.
I got 2.
So you get to roll 2 dice, and you're looking for a 6 because your
Yep.
void shields are gone.
Yep. So I need a 6 or 2 on these dice. Long war.
God, bully. That basically wastes the whole gun of mine, right? Ah,
It sure
Yep.
does.
Such a bully.
Yep. So I get my 1 void shield back on the Warhound.
So my phase here, obviously I got one guy who has a weapon that has been disabled and plasma reactor was pushed and his void shields are gone. He also has servitor clades 2. So we're going to roll and then see where I want to fix them. So I have some options here. One is obviously not good enough for anything. I could fix the weapon, I could get a void shield back, or I could get his plasma reactor up with that 6. For me, I don't know. It's either going to be void shields are back or the weapon is going to come back. Something tells me I want a void shield. We'll see.
Probably not a bad idea.
We'll see if that works out for us, guys.
I think it's a good idea because now you don't need 6s anymore. You need 5s to get them back.
Correct. Assuming, he still
He's
has
alive, yeah. But
Yeah.
that does waste a whole
Shot,
gun, right?
of
Or
something like that.
So it's scary over there, guys. All right, that's everything we could do in the damage phase, right? Mm-hmm. So we'll just go back and forth looking at each other, and then we're going to go to the next phase.
Yep. Combat phase. I see you brought a void shield back. I'd like to take it away from
Are
you.
you fixing to shoot that guy?
Oh yeah, that Warlord's looking at you real funny.
So
like.
missiles first.
Missiles first. Try to take that void shield down.
10 shots.
10
I'm
shots.
-2 to hit because of my big build in there.
Yep, you're still 50% obscured. So 25% is -1, 50% is -2.
Yep.
You're 50%, so 5. Couple long wars in there.
Let me jump in here. I got some saves for you. I don't think the reroll ones is going to be worth it.
5. You picked up a 4 in there, I think.
So fireworks again, fellas. Shield us down, but saved me some work. So you have some scarier weaponry there.
I do.
Tell me what it does.
So the 2 Bellicosa, what are they called? Bellicosa volcano cannons are coming right for
I
you.
know what a normal volcano cannon does, and I don't know how to pronounce that volcano cannon. I don't think we mentioned we made an adjustment here mid turn 1. The scale that we're going to do for the rest of this battle is actually ×2, because if you are going to double the 4x4 of the miniature game, we are missing a sliver, but we're basically doubling it. It's going to be an 8x8 square, so everything's ×2. So we fixed the movement, the range going forward. So you are obviously in range. Continue, sir. Reactor.
Okay. Yep, so I have a reactor check. This is a draining blast weapon. So, reactor dice.
Don't roll a blank. Roll something fun.
Okay.
Fun?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
1 reactor point.
Hey.
Oh, all right, all right.
Now, here's the thing. Do you hit? Because if you hit, show them what happens.
Oof. Oh, this is half of the battle.
That's
Half the pie plate. So
that's a calzone pie plate.
it's gonna be double of those. You can imagine he's got some scatter ability, bringing scatter back. We are doing it scatters 2d10 in this scaled game.
So
Do you hit?
-2.
-2.
for a long war or a 5. Smash!
You have another one, right? You got
No, it scatters.
It scatters.
D10.
It
It
hits
still may
something.
clip him.
I understand.
The shot doesn't just disappear.
2d10.
So you got a D10 over there, and this guy.
Scatter
Classic.
dice. It's back.
It's back.
So am I correct to say that it always scatters, or direct hit will direct hit?
It always scatters at this point.
Right.
Follow the little arrow.
Yep.
2d10. All over the place. I believe.
7 and a 6, 13.
Huh. I don't know the math on that. It might still clip it.
I don't think it will.
13 from the center is
Just barely off.
just not where you want to be.
Well, that building disappears. Can I go ahead and get rid of that?
A nuke went off here.
Okay. Well, let's shoot the second one. So,
5 or 6.
got a reactor again because
Yep.
it's a new weapon. That's an
Ooh,
interesting one,
That's
right?
the fun one.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Trying
Command
to get-
check.
Command check. You are a warlord.
check. I got a 3-up command, right?
3 up.
That's on a D10.
1 or 2 to make it fun. That
9.
pass. Gonna be okay.
So it's just a reactor point?
Yep, just 1 reactor point.
Okay. 1 reactor point down. 2 total.
See if you hit.
And come on, one of these needs to hit. There it is.
Scatter again. 2d10. So
12.
Small arrows pointing back towards it, and
That's
12 from the
11,
center.
Kinder.
11.
Oh, 11. Scoot over for me. I know where it's at.
That one will clip you, I think.
Oh yeah.
So we got a hit on him.
Yep. Roll location.
Oh boy.
I worked hard for this.
Where's that location die? Here we go. I want to shoot you in the face, I think. Come on, headshot.
Body.
Shot.
Body's probably safe.
All right. So your volcano cannon is strength 12. Roll a d6 to see what exactly it's going to do here.
5.
17.
What's 17
That's a crit
say?
hit. 14 plus is critical.
Yikes.
I feel like that's not good for me.
So a critical is going to advance your damage token 2 and also put 1 in your reactor. Or,
One.
excuse me, in your critical.
2.
Yep, and now you have 1 right here.
I got a new one in critical.
And that's going to confer the fantastic ability of Reactor Leak 1.
All right. What is a reactor leak, Rob?
I believe that means at
I
the
got
end
it.
phase. Oh, Kinder's got it.
Oh,
In each in phase, advance the Titan's reactor status marker a number of times as shown in the brackets.
I feel one. I feel like that's so he's going to run out of his reactor faster.
Faster.
Because he got shot in the chest.
But you can repair a critical on a 5-up.
Gonna have to try to fix that.
You might want to. Might want to look into that.
So back to me. I'm getting a little tactical and trying to take down his void shields before I waste a big gun on my warlord. So we're going to shoot my warhound, equipped a little differently. We are set up with the flamer, so out of range, but I do have a Vulcan mega bolter on this one. So that I feel is adequate to take his 1 void shield down. So we're going to spend our shooting on this guy first. Kenny, do you mind reading me? I believe I'm hitting you on 3s. The line of sight is drawn from the guns, so I can see him unimpeded where he is obviously sitting here for cover reasons. So am I hitting you on 3s, I believe?
Yep.
3. I'm going to make you take 3 saves on your last void shield.
Yep. So I have 4 up on the void shield.
Fail 1 for me.
I will not.
Fireworks, everyone. Void shields are up in flames.
I got a 7.
Count 3d6.
So I'm going to pick my Reaver next, and I'm going to shoot those little knights right in front of me. Because it's insulting me, their presence. Drawing near.
Pick a gun.
Apocalypse missile launcher. 5 dice. Reaver is hitting on 3s, I believe. Yep.
And the good thing about the Reaver, the missile launcher, is it's 360 arc, whereas opposed to the Warlord, it's just a straight ahead arc.
Yep. And are these, if I have line of sight, is it any negative?
Only if the weapon is, if the model's obscured from the weapon that's shooting it, which I don't think is the case right now.
Okay. So then my barrage
But they can fire indirectly, which gives them the negative if you want.
Right.
But staring at me.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're good. Proceed.
So trees. 5 shots. 4.
4 hits.
Yep. And this is a strength 4.
So I need to make ion saves?
Well, I have to damage him first, right?
Well, he needs to make the saves,
Oh,
and then we
okay.
see they work a little bit differently.
So the strength of your weapon, sir.
4.
So strength 4.
So let's show them what we're doing here.
Yeah, I got 2 to 3 knights, guys. So the strength is 4. So 1 to 6. So I have a 4 up ion save.
So 1 goes through.
I'm good at this game.
So now you. So here's where it gets a little wacky, is because the strength of the weapon is 4. Well, that you need a 9 to get it through. So you can't. Oh, you can. No, you could on a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 or 6.
Yep.
Yep.
Make it happen.
It's possible.
There it is.
Yep, nailed it.
So not enough?
Not enough.
Yep, because you needed a 9 to 12, correct? So that gun actually couldn't critical hit me, right?
Correct.
So he was just trying to get a direct hit. Understood. I'm learning as we go.
Yep.
Next gun?
Next gun is going to be the laser blaster.
Sounds dangerous.
Yep. So this one is actually shield bane, so it is -1 to your armor roll.
All right.
3 shots, hitting on 3s.
2 hits.
2 long wars.
All right, so -1 to my save.
Yep.
So
And it is strength 8.
So strength 8 on this chart. I'm at a 6 up, so I don't get a save, right?
If it's -1, no.
Let me tell you a story about that.
This is probably too strong to be
So
targeting
strength
enemies.
8, you need to roll 1s to do anything. So let's see what you roll, and we will see where we are on the hits. So 12
and 14.
So 12 is going to be a direct hit. 14 is going to be devastating.
So you're just gonna move. So 1 direct hit is 1 notch there.
Here.
Yep. And then the next one is 2. Devastating hit is 2 notches.
So structure points down.
So if you take another structure point, you are going to lose a knight.
The next one, last gun, is a melta cannon. This is a doozy. It's only 1 shot,
Scary.
but it's a 3-inch blast.
These guys should have been obscured.
6-inch blast, right? So
It's
doubling it.
It's the larger. It's the big green template.
Big green. I got we're doubling the small, so it'll be our little template is
It's the
somewhere around here.
technically yes. You'll find it.
So it's not the big blue. It's the
green one.
Okay.
See if it
1
hits.
shot. Need a
3?
3 to hit.
Not today.
But it scatters. 'Cause
Yes.
it's blast. So,
So-
roll your D10s.
2d10 scatter.
We'll figure out where you're gonna center it here in a second.
Will scatter to the right 5 inches.
Gonna hit something.
So.
Yeah, you would have had chances to hit lots of guys, right?
Yep.
So going this way, you're going to be right on top of that guy's head. And this is to scale, guys, at home. This is a 5-inch in the middle. It goes 7 is that middle ring and 10. So depending on what you're scaling it, it could be the 7-inch would maybe be closer. But we're just doing this green template is for these weapons today.
So the hole is not on anyone, but I do clip 2 knights.
So 1 hit to each of the knights.
Yep.
So strength 11, he's already in direct hits. But let's see if he can get those cool crit hits. 11 plus these.
Yep.
So you got two 12s, so luckily that's just 2 direct hits because you roll like garbage, son.
Well, thank you. One of them still perishes.
This will kill a knight, right?
Yep.
And then the next one would take 1 structure point.
Yep.
All right, so I will remove a knight.
The possibility was endless there, and I failed to pull through.
Warlord Titan shooting the Warhound with the shields down. He has 2 Bellicosa volcano cannons, the missile launchers. So we are going to shoot the first Bellicosa volcano cannon, hitting on a 3. Same thing, it is a scatter.
Roll a reactor too because it's draining.
Draining it is.
Ooh,
Is that 2 reactor points for that?
Yep.
1, 2.
Okay.
And it's going to scatter.
Oh yeah, let's figure that out.
So it's the big one. So 6 isn't still going to be able to hit you. Because it is a 10-inch plate.
Yep.
So the center of that blast is still over the large base of that model. So 2 hits, so we got 2 of these. The first hit is going to be special, and we looked this up. This is going to hit the body, because there's nothing special, right? So it hits the body. The second one is hitting his head. So let's roll the body. This volcano cannon is strength 12. So against a Warhound,
It'll auto devastate.
so it's auto devastating. We were looking for a 2-up for a critical hit. Of course, it's just devastating.
Devastating hit is 2 points, correct?
1.
1 point.
All right, next one is hitting the head. So the head is looking for a 2-up again. 5. It's going to be a critical hit on the head.
Alright, so the devastating to the body did 2. We looked it up. And a critical to the head will move it 2 points.
Put a crit on you.
Put a crit on me. So I'm getting MIU feedback, which is any command checks made for the Titan have a -2 modifier.
So, doing it again. The reactor, because it is draining, nothing happens. You have to save that. All right, see, we hit. It's on a 3. We do hit, so that's going to cause 2 hits, right? Mm-hmm. So, see where they hit. First one is going to be on his body. I'm just going to go ahead and roll it so we don't... I like this. So, strength 12. It's going to be 15.
Critical.
So, see what's going on there. There's 2 more on you, right? That's +1 because you already have been hit.
Yeah, you're already in the critical range there.
So he's now, you're in the red now?
Not yet. 1 more and I'll be red.
Second is going to hit the body again. The body's been getting pounded. Strength. I have a modifier now, right, Kinder? What am I adding?
2.
So strength 12 plus 7 is going to be critical.
Yep.
So that puts you in the red.
Yep.
Hold on, let's take a look at this.
So, we're in a tight spot. Got critical again. So, critical says you immediately take critical damage. So, I immediately take a point of critical. And then I lose 2 structure points, but I only have 1 left. So, if I do not have any more, I take another point of critical. So I am maxed out my body damage. Reactor's leaking, whatever the PSG burnout is.
I do have 1 gun left, so we're going to shoot you with the missiles and try to hit the body. So there's something I can do where I'm going to be -2 to hit you, shoot everything at the body. Rob, help me with the verbiage.
Called shot.
Called shot?
Called shot.
Calling it. Hitting you in the body.
All right.
10 shots hitting on 5s.
Dodging.
So these are all in the body. 5s. Decent.
What's your strength there, buddy?
Strength 4.
So you need 4. So you're 7 because you're +3. So you need 3s.
Feel like did okay. That's 4 that went through.
Okay.
So we get to roll on the catastrophic table, right?
Just once.
A
Catastrophic.
D10.
D10. Let's see what happens. What'd you get?
A 5.
Wildfire, my favorite. So I turn to face a random direction and then shoot everything at the closest unit.
Please shoot your reaver.
Okay, so right now my arc is 45 in the correct direction, but I have to scatter and not face my own dudes, which are right next to me. So let's roll a scatter. I don't think that was a scatter dice. Which way is it facing?
It's a leader.
It's a leaner.
You guys are the
There it is.
worst.
All right, here we go.
Try again.
Direct hit that way.
So you do have to scatter, so you're pretty much facing the same way. So what's the closest target that way-ish?
Still his baby
Yeah,
knights.
I think it's the baby knights.
Poor baby knights.
I shoot randomly, hitting on ballistic skill 5 with all of my 2 weapons. Alright, so I shot, hitting on 5s, I only did 2 points of damage to his little knights, so they're on their last tick. And now I get to fall 12 inches in a random direction. Backwards, 12 inches will fall off of the table.
It's a backflip.
I am not going to knock this thing off the table, so we'll just remove it politely.
So back to me, the Warhound here only has 1 gun currently working. So as you can see, he activated and moved because that's what his ability was at the beginning. So our Inferno gun is that giant flame template.
I got it. Yeah.
And obviously playing with some different models, different base size, but it's from the weapon.
Yeah, those the Warhounds are about 80 mil bases, so it's probably a little bit bigger than what we have represented there.
So 1 or 2 hits, you guys think?
Probably
Just the 1, because they're spaced out pretty good. If you look here, it cannot touch 2 bases.
Yeah,
So 1 hit?
Yep.
So strength 7. Does this also see what it hits? These are little knights, doesn't matter, right?
Doesn't
so
matter.
Strength 7. So it goes to 8. Is that enough to do anything?
Negative.
Strength 8 says...
You need a 9.
Well, he gets to make his ion save first.
Oh, excuse
But
me.
even if it gets through,
Oh, so you auto hit, right? Does he auto hit with the template?
He does auto hit with the template.
So I get to make a save.
Correct.
Based off of
But
strength
he wouldn't have
7.
been able to do anything.
A 1 would have been an 8, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Didn't matter. But now we know.
Now we know.
Yes. Flamers automatically hit.
You're out of models, right?
I would have had a 5 up.
Yep.
So
I am, so you get to activate again.
I have just my 2 Wraith Knights, one of them which is limping on, and their range of their guns we'll have to check and see if we can get to the Reaver.
We actually need to see, because he lost one, we need to see if they're shaken or not.
Alright. So we should have rallied. We do have the Lord Sign, the sword guy there, so on a 4 up, I'm going to pass this. So good with not good with a 1, that ain't a 7.
Uh-oh.
So one bad, right?
Neg 1 to hit, and I think neg 3 to your movement. You gotta rally them at the start of strategy phase.
Alrighty, so -1 to hit, you said?
Yes.
Alright, so we are only in range with the battle cannon, which is the Wraith Knight with the double guns there.
Okay.
So, see what he does. 2 shots, shooting the Reaver in front of us, just trying to take some void shields out.
Absolutely.
So he's sitting on 4s? Nope, ballistic skill is 4, so 5s. Not gonna hit.
Womp womp.
Alright. So the end phase, we gotta do, we have a leak reactor on my guy here, right? So we just
Yep.
lose 1 on the plasma reactor.
Yep.
No more damage on my guys here. Kinder, the only guy I interacted with, I killed, right? So, turn 2. Turn 2, we roll off for initiative to see who gets to go again.
Is it D6?
D10.
D10. Can you beat? What did I roll?
Oh god, I didn't even look.
Here we go. It's probably really good.
A 6?
God, it was definitely higher than a 6.
A 7?
Damn it.
I think you had a 4 before, actually. So, turn 2, I want initiative. My orders, probably gonna first, what is it, first strike, first shot, first fire. First fire the baby knights, try to shoot that warhound since he's got no shields left. Those 2 I don't like to move, so I'll probably first shot them too. Very easy. Actually, I may want to move that magma cannon because he doesn't have any range. So we'll see.
I'm in the same boat. This guy is vulnerable, I'd say. So thinking about keeping him where he's at and shooting. Got to move my little knights to get closer so they can interact with somebody. And I'm feeling good about my big knight picking up possibly a Reaver this turn is the plan.
So I got my first shot off. First shot.
First fire?
First fire. Got first fire off for these 3. Measured it out. They're all in short range. So I'm going to start with the Gatling gun, which is 8 shots. +1 accuracy for being in my short range.
I believe the Gatling is strength 3 though.
It is, but
So-
he's got 1 void shield left, so I just need to hit him, don't I?
The void shields automatically deflect strength 3.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will start with his Storm Spirit Rocket Pod.
There you go.
It's 3 shots. There's no benefit to being in the short range, but it is.
Not obscured from this weapon. You guys are staring at me.
Yep.
Yep. So they are with skill
4. 1 hit.
1 hit.
It's just a void shield, right? On a, I get to make
Yeah,
a
you
save.
get a save.
Void shield save is currently a 4 up.
Ooh,
Nailed
look at
it.
that.
I'm gonna make you work for it, son.
Second Storm Spirit Rocket Pod.
We have to activate each knight separately.
Okay. Next night.
Yeah, 1 knight at a time. So the white knight is
Yeah.
done because the strength 3 gun didn't do anything.
Doesn't
Can't
do anything.
So the purple knight next.
Purple Knight. So his Storm Spear rockets.
2 hits.
2 hits from the rocket pod there. So that'd be 2 storm shields.
4 ups. Void shield down.
Void shield down.
Fireworks again.
Yep. Now I have
Is battle cannon
battle cannon, which is 2 shots. +1 accuracy for being in the short range.
to 3s.
So 3s.
The worst battle cannon of all time.
That's all right. We'll come back.
The red knight is
Red
the
Knight.
Meltaman.
Yep. So his storm spear rocket pod.
2 hits.
2 hits. We are strength 5.
4 ups. I'm a genius.
You don't get a save.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So
That's-
2 10s.
That's good. So you got to see what you hit, right?
Yes.
The first 10
First 10. Body shot.
hits the body. So a 10 is a direct hit. So that just moves it 1, right?
Yep.
All right.
So
You're
that is-
plus 1 to these, by the way, so you are actually an 11, which is still a
Well, it
direct
depends
hit.
on where. So if I hit the head,
Now the head
Am I
is not
plus one?
plus anything.
so a 10 wouldn't do anything.
No.
Okay. And the thermal cannon, you are within short range, so it is fusion, so it's D10 damage instead of D6.
See if you hit me.
Hit you first. So 1 dice.
4.
It's a hit.
Nailed it.
I need a D10 for the damage.
See what you hit. You are hitting the head.
Ooh, hit the head.
D10.
So 15. Does he strength 8?
15 is a devastating hit, so that is 2 to the slide, right?
Yep.
1, 2. Into the movement phase, we did all of our little orders and stuff. As you can see, I'm trying to move to this cover here. He was able to pick up that Wraith Knight that was wounded, and a lot of stuff going on here on this Warlord Eldar Titan. Now, obviously, we did shoot all the weapons here instead of 1, so we're just going to flip those phases. So Kinder's only going to shoot 1 weapon with each of the baby knights, right?
Yes, right.
So this guy, just so everyone knows, you look at the card, he is almost dead. How did it happen? He actually wounded the weapon and it ricocheted back to the body. And he is on critical, almost dead. So hopping into the next phase, probably going to lose a Warlord, or excuse me, a Warhound. Damage control. I got a guy in the orange here, which means I have to roll now.
Yep.
D6 on this chart. 5 is 3 to 5, power failure. Void shields collapse immediately. If the void shields have already been collapsed, treat this roll as a 6 to 8 instead. D3, strength 9 hits to the body. Oh,
Perfect.
that poor bastard.
Yeah.
So, D3, strength 9.
Yeah.
That's going to be 2. The auto hit.
Yep. Just
Strength
gotta roll
9.
Strength.
These are plus 3, guys.
So you're auto devastating.
He didn't make it.
He didn't make it.
Roll on that.
So we're out. Now we got to roll on the epic explosion chart.
Yep.
D10.
Catastrophic damage.
What's going on, guys? 7.
Oh, no, wait.
Wildfire.
Wildfire again.
Oh, lordy.
Let's see where he scatters and what's he looking at. Luckily, he's only got 1 gun he can potentially shoot, and it's not really in range of anybody but Kinder. Kinder, can you find me a scatter? It's going right at
Right
you.
here.
All right. I'm going to hit you with the flamer.
Shoot him.
The flamer. Auto hits.
So I get a save, right?
Strength 7. You do get a save. A 5-up.
Boom.
And I'm just going through. What's it doing? Strength 7. 10.
Direct hit. Structure point down.
Convenient. I'm really good at rolling arrows. So he is scale 6, so he gets D6 strength 6 hits on these guys. 4.
Yep.
Are you able to make saves against? Yes, because they're strength 6.
I would imagine so.
I think ion counts in combat, so is there any restriction?
I don't think so. So 2 to 3 knights, strength 6. He gets 4-up saves. So 4 4-ups. 3 go through. So looking for 3-ups for hits. So nothing there. This is 12 is actually going to be, they're all just direct hits.
So 2 structure points will kill a knight, and nothing else after that.
Good job, guy dying and falling over.
So I get to pick the knight.
You do.
Gatling gun, you're useless.
So pretty much everything's dying that's being looked at. You guys, we had a repair phase there. I was able to get 1 reactor point back on my Warlord.
Hound.
No, the Warlord.
Oh.
Warlord, when he
Oh,
shot
you took
his
the Warlord.
guns. Yes.
Yes.
So that's good. Hopping into combat now.
Yep. I also got 2 reactor points back on my Warlord.
Decent.
He's up to full strength.
All right, so combat phase, you get to activate someone first.
Yep.
We're gonna hop in here mid-activation. You can see some stuff's happening. All of the shields have been taken off of that Reaver with my free shooting in the movement, and now in the combat phase, we've shot it again. No shields left. We are jumping right in. We have actually done 4 hits to it with the volcano cannons.
You got 2 reactor drains.
So the 2 drains, and then the first one did a leg and a weapon, and the second one has done 2 legs, but we're doing them 1 at a time. Right?
You ain't got no legs.
So the leg number 1. Actually, got to roll a d6, right? Strength 12.
15
Crit.
is a critical. The weapon, we're gonna D6 it, I guess, or D3 it. You have 3 guns.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The missiles on the head,
Yep.
and strength 12,
So they are disabled.
13. Disabled weaponry.
Yep.
All right, and the next one hit the leg and the leg. So legs.
Roll them separate because.
The first one,
Yep.
adding +1, right?
No, not yet.
So 13.
Is devastating. Now you're adding +1.
And the next one. Devastating again.
So I am on the red.
Well, as long as you're not +1 from, you're only +1 from a different volley, a different weapon. If the weapon hits twice, you're still wherever you were.
Cool. All right, so same thing. Still devastating.
Okay.
Yep.
So you're in the
I'm on
red. Alrighty.
And my stabilizers are damaged.
Ooh, the hokey pokey.
All right.
So with my legs destabilized, I randomly turn a direction 45 degrees with my Reaver Knight. So let's see what happens. It's a 4. I turn 45 degrees to the right.
All right.
Anybody leaking plasma or anything?
I am not leaking any plasma.
Nope, no leakage here. So, in order to avoid him falling off the table, we just move the missiles 45 degrees. So the Warhound is actually facing sort of towards the camera.
Well played.
Yep.
Initiative.
Yep. So this turn is really continue just shooting crap at each other.
That's right. D10.
D10.
4. A 4. Need to beat a 4.
I can.
Haven't gone first yet.
Yeah.
Peasants. All right, so activate some of your orders.
Yeah, so really the only
Strategy.
order I kind of want to do is the Warhound getting a free shot off at the shieldless knight in the middle, and maybe try to do emergency repairs on him. I haven't decided yet. But the other two are going to move and fire normally, so I don't need to activate any orders for them. So I'm going to try to do an order for emergency repairs on the Reaver
So I'm going to interrupt you.
with a stratagem.
I have a stratagem because
Bum,
you,
bum, bum.
you have more points than me. I'm going to try to sabotage some stuff.
Sounds pretty cheap.
So at the start of any phase, which I'm going to do the strategy phase, enemy unit, which does not have shutdown orders, I'm picking your Warlord. Remove any order if it has any, and then we're going to roll an order dice. You immediately take this order instead. So what we're trying to do, guys, is shut it down or get it full stride so that he can move twice and not shoot me this turn. So let's see what it is. I don't know what these symbols mean, but there's a sheet here with symbols on it. So I'm assuming
Use the sheet.
shutdown would be great. So this is charge. So in the movement phase, it can only move with its front arc. Once it starts moving, it cannot make any turns, so I can prevent him from turning this turn, right? Mm-hmm. I guess that's okay. However, if it's finished moving, it can immediately make a smash attack. It's not the best one, but that was the... I tried, guys. I tried to shut the
That
world
was
down.
cool.
So that's how we think that works. If you guys have any opinions on it, let us know in the comments. But what I think, he has to charge for his order now, so can't shoot me for free like he wanted. So
Seems good.
Seems okay.
We'll go with it. So now you get to do orders, and
Order
we'll
for-
come back and see what everybody ends up with.
already.
So the repair order is pretty cool. It did go off. I rolled a 5 for it on the D10. It lets you immediately make a repair roll for. So I have 3 servitor clades, and it adds +1 to each die roll. So now I can get void shields back on a 5. I can get rid of the crit on a 5, and I can disable this weapon on a 3. So I got a 6. Take the 6. So I can repair any one thing on here. So since I still have a repair stage, a repair phase coming, I'm going to take the void shield since it's +1. So now I only need 5s instead of 6s, which I would have needed before. So I got a void shield.
So this is hilarious, guys. Bringing y'all in. We did first fire here, first strike, whatever it's called. And he went back on his thing. He did take the crit away instead of giving him a void shield.
You know, I was 50-50 on that because I was like, okay, I see your point about hokey and poking, and you might actually turn completely around and that'd be bad. But now that you don't have void shields, Austin...
I shot him with a volcano cannon, with one of the volcano cannons, and we were laughing. I rolled 2 legs again. So this guy has hit you a billion times.
I wouldn't have saved it anyway, so whatever. I got shot in the leg regardless.
So these are strength 12 on your legs, and we're adding 3 to these, right?
So they're auto crit hits.
So they're automatically critical.
So since I'm out of points, I add...
You add 2 plus a critical. So the very first one goes, you're automatically here.
So critical, and then I add another one because I don't have any. There we go. Second shot.
Critical.
Automatically add a critical.
And then a hit.
And then I blow up.
It blows you up. so
give me a
roll the chart.
D10, right? D10? D10.
An 8.
That's a...
I got it right here. You just magnetized detonation. Magazine. Wow, I can't read, guys. Sorry about that. Titan is destroyed. Roll D3 and add the Titan scale. Each model within that many inches of the Titan before it is removed suffers D3 hits. Highest strength from. So this is actually going to be doubled because we're doing scale. So roll a D3.
2 plus 8, so 20 inches is my Warlord.
The Warlord gets hit.
Takes a what hit?
The Warlord is going to take D3 hits.
1 hit.
1 hit using the highest weapon strength on your guy. So whatever the highest.
11.
Is it a Melta?
Yep.
So 1 Melta hit. And regardless of whether it had been disabled, melee weapons are not counted. So you get hit with it.
I am within short range, so I will D10 damage myself. That's a 20. What's 20 on a Warlord?
Well, I believe your Warlord's going to try to make a void shield.
Yes.
I would hope so, let me tell you. So 1 void shield down.
Gravy.
Woo.
Thank goodness. That's what I call a close call.
Man, that was cool. I got to kill a Reaver in the movement phase. So
And you got to shoot my Warlord Titan as well.
it's looking good.
This game is bizarre. So my knights are dead.
Volcano cannons.
Yep, they're pretty good.
They'll do that.
I was forced to charge, so instead of trying to finagle that through the terrain, we're right here, and that's our facing arc.
Yep, so you
So I
chose
have-
to move in the movement phase.
Yep, I have 1 open shot and 1 obscured shot on your Warhound. So the good thing is both of your Titans are now in the arc of my missiles, so I can shoot them at whomever I please. I'm going to choose to shoot everything at the Warhound, get rid of him, because I don't want to deal with it anymore.
All right.
So, 10 shots.
Please.
You are actually probably not obscured from that. So,
No, it's probably -1.
So 3's miss. So 3 hits.
so 3.
Strength.
See where they hit. Leg. Their strength 4.
So you roll 1 for each of them, right? So leg,
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 Leg.
leg.
special. So
And
leg,
body.
leg, and body. What's the leg? Can I hurt it?
You are strength
4.
4. 10 is a direct hit.
Okay, so 2 on the legs.
And your 6s. Nothing.
Nope. And 1 on the body.
Body, you are +1.
So strength 5. 9.
Not enough.
enough.
Tinking off the armor and
2 volcano
shoot the
cannons?
guns that matter. First one.
First one hits.
Hits. That's 2 hits with a direct because it's a blast.
Yep.
So you want to roll that. Where does it hit?
Leg
The leg is getting
and the head.
the leg and the head. Roll the leg for me. 1 hit the leg.
The leg is 14.
14 is devastating, so we're taking 2 ticks off here. The next one that hit the head.
Headshot 18.
Ooh, critical. So help me with crit. Is 2
So you immediately take a critical,
and take a crit.
and then you move 2.
All right.
Yep.
So MIU feedback.
That means you are -2 to your command checks.
Sweet.
Second shot, that'll hit. So 2.
See what the first one hits.
Leg,
Leg again. The second one.
leg.
All right.
This dice only hits legs. My Warhound knows all, or my Reaver knows all too well.
See what your first legs do.
17
Not looking good for the leg.
plus,
So crit. Auto crit on the leg.
yep, plus 2.
And we're in the red now. So the second one, what's it do?
13 plus 3.
Well, it's at the beginning, right?
So
you
what
were,
did you
you were at plus
Plus
1.
2.
So
Or whatever,
14.
yeah.
So 14 is devastating. So that's 2. So I'm out,
Yep, so you just move 1 crit.
but it does another one.
Yes.
Devastating does 2, right?
Devastating does 2, but if you run out of structure points, it just moves 1 critical.
Right. What he said.
So I'm not. I'm
You only move 1 critical.
All right. He's a little closer.
Oh yeah.
I'm lucky to survive that. So really, it's one-on-one, but I have a crippled man there, so I feel like maybe I have an upper hand.
He's so little.
So let's see what happens here. We've got another initiative roll. I feel like this is a big initiative. I haven't got to go yet. 7. Aha!
That's 12.
So I can start doing things first. My plan is to kill you. Make it happen.
All right. Free shot, going at the little dude in front of me. I want to get rid of him, and then we can tow up with our warlords.
Who I've moved.
Yep.
Miss. Peasant. See you scatter.
All right. I'm going to shoot this guy in the face with this cannon. I cannot miss because I just can't.
Yeah, basically, you hit me on a 3.
I hit you on a 3.
Hit.
Hit.
2 hits.
They roll leg.
First one. Body.
Chest.
Second one. Leg.
Leg again.
Roll the leg, because that's probably the one that matters.
All
Roll
right.
it. Just roll leg first. Leg, 4 plus 3. It's a critical hit. So crit is going to do auto crit, and then 2, right? And kill me?
Yep, and then you're dead.
Ooh, well, that was easy.
Sure was. All right, let's see whatever the chart is. Is that a 9?
Yeah.
A 9 is magazine detonation. Titan is destroyed, D3. Titan scale. So Titan scale on this form here is 6.
So 14 inches.
So you?
Nah, it's not 14. Nah, it's not gonna get there. Because that's 12.
How big is your base? How big is my base?
Yeah, good
yeah,
point.
I think
It
you're
probably
right.
does touch it.
Hit him. What do you got?
All right, it's gonna be D3 hits with the strongest weapon. 3.
Strength 7.
That's 3 hits. You get 3 void shield saves, right?
Yeah.
So you're currently at void shields of what? 4 up? 3 up still? Gonna take
Take
1.
one.
So end of that, you can see my void shields are down, and I'm now in orange on my reactor after shooting weapons and taking some. I used my reroll as well to try to stay my void shields, and it didn't really work that well. But he has 1 void shield left.
Yep,
It's
and
not-
I am towing on the yellow-orange line.
So this initiative here is going to be big,
Yep.
right?
See what you
So
get.
this is
Turn 5?
Turn 5.
Can you beat an 8?
I cannot.
All right. Right into the. I would like to shoot free.
Okay.
So 3 up.
Yep, roll your order.
It'll work.
I'll do the same. It does work.
All right. So starting with me,
Pick a gun.
right into the movement. You still have a shield.
1 shield.
So we're going to shoot you with the missiles. So we each roll a d6 on the reactor overlord chart now in the damage control phase. So the d6 you rolled?
I got a 3, but since I have no void shields, I suffer D3 strength 9 hits to my body. So
4.
2 strength 9 to my body is 13 and
13 and a 12.
direct hit, 2 direct hits. There we go.
All right, I rolled a 6. And which chart am I looking at?
Reactor overload.
It's on the front.
You're a reactor overload.
That's right.
Plasma leak. That's the same one.
Yep. So D3 strength 9. To your body.
So D3. 3. Strength 9 to my body. So that's a 12. So that's a hit. This is a crit.
Devastating.
They're both devs.
No, strength 12. So yeah, 18 is a critical.
15.
17 and you roll a 5 and a 6.
9 plus 6 is.
Those are both critical. Oh, strength 9. Never mind. So
Yeah,
these
just
are
devs.
both devastating.
So is that 2? 2.
Yeah.
Body got beat up.
That's all right.
All right.
Now you guys get to do
Healing.
healing, and your missiles actually took his void shields down. That's why he didn't have any void shields
That is
from the
correct.
maneuver.
Yep. And I took shot you in the face.
And the legs. Got
Yep.
a little damage on both with your free shooting. All right, let's see if I get some stuff back with my 4 dice. I'm going to be able to heal something. Void shield is probably where I want it to be.
And I will also heal a void shield.
Oof.
Wasted missiles.
They're useless anyway. So, unbeknownst to myself, I had a reactor leak. And what that means is I automatically, into the turn, take D3 strength 9 hits, and then next turn I get to roll on the overload chart. But I,
Well, D10 on the overload chart.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but I long ward myself, so I took
3
three strength 9 hits to the body. Let's go back to where we started. So I was here. I was sitting okay. You know, I had a reactor leak.
Yeah, we didn't really expect this. It just kind of
Yeah,
happened.
so this was the roll I got. A 4, 5, and a 6. So
13 plus 2.
plus, yeah. So it's
So they're all.
first one is 15 plus 2 is a crit, so automatic crit. Next one is doesn't matter, just bumps me to a crit, and then the third one, I die.
Nuclear.
Just explode.
You're telling me the Xenos took it away?
roll a D10 and see what you would have got for your overlord check.
Well, I still would technically have to take one.
You would, but this is the end step of turn 5. You
Haven't
both have
died
to
yet.
take them during turn 6.
So,
So
let's
he died
see
at
if
turn
you
5?
die.
So
on
say
turn
this didn't
6.
happen.
Ooh.
You blew up at turn 6.
On turn 6, I blew up.
Kinder, what would have happened? Roll a D10 on turn 6 if this didn't just happen.
9, you shoot yourself in the body with your strongest gun.
No, not that. This one. Reactor overlord.
9.
9, yeah.
I melt. A
Meltdown.
catastrophic meltdown.
So I would have
1.
just a single strength 9 hit.
To the body again and died again.
I could have survived just one hit then.
Oh, that's great. Not 4d3.
So let's do yours. Titans destroyed.
Well played.
Good game, sir.
Good game.
A lot of fun. Rob, thanks for the models, buddy.
Oh man, this was a dream come true here to see this played out on the big table. So I guess that's it for this one. Juice had to step out. This went pretty late.